Welcome to Quality Branding Hub. The channel is for the quality control engineer, site engineer, and the civil engineer who are working in the construction field. In this channel, we are dealing with anything and everything which is required to get success in the construction. Today also, I'm going to discuss about the topics of the quality control. In the quality control, we always say documents and the records. So what is records and what is documents, and what is the comparison, what is the difference in between documents and record, which one is documents and which one is records? In today's video I will discuss each and everything that is very much important to know for a quality control engineer who are working in the construction field, that what is document and what is the record and what is their importance. So stay tuned until then to get the full information. And if you are new on my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video you will get immediate notification. So without wasting time, let's jump into the subject. Today's topics is comparison in between documents and records. In the quality control, we are used to use the documents and something is a record. So what is the comparison? The first is comparison about the definition. In the documents are written information that provide instructions, policies, procedures, or plan. So what is document? That is the written information that should be written and that provide instruction, policies, that means quality policies, procedures, method statement, drawings, plans, etc. But what is records on the other hand? Records are evidence or proof of activities performed or result achieved. That means record is evidence, documents is information, but the records are the evidence or proofs. Say for example, test report of the concrete cubes, or test report of the reinforcement steel, or the inspection report of the concreting work. That are all the record, because it's the evidence you have done this inspection, you have done this regular test or all this. So these become the records. But in the other hand, documents is the written information that provide the instruction. Now what is the purpose of the documents? Is to communicate intent, define processes, and ensure consistency. Say for example, this is the method statement. Method statement is the document. So what is communicate? How to do the work and what to do and what not to do. So it is communicate intent, define processes, and ensure consistency. On the other hand, what is the purpose of the record? To prove compliance, traceability, and performance of the process. That means it is the record, or it is the compliances. That means suppose my concrete is empty grade. Now I need to ensure that whether this concrete is empty or not. What do we need to do? We need to do the concrete test or the cube test. So if we are getting M40 and it is recorded, that means it's the compliance as per the requirement. So it's the compliance, traceability, and performance of the process. And the nature of the documents is perspective, that is tells what to do and how to do and also what not to do. But the records in nature is descriptive, shows what has been done. That means in the document it is then what you need to do and how to do and what not to do, but actually records is what has already been done. That's become the record. Now we can take the examples of document is the SOPs, work instructions, quality manual, inspections plan, drawings, etc. And the records are the test reports, inspection reports, checklist, calibration record, NCR, that are become the records. So these are all is the documents that has the evidence that the work has been completed. That's become the records. Then when prepared, the documents is prepared before the activity begins. That means suppose you need to start the concreting work. So before starting the concreting work, you need to prepare how you will do the concreting work. And for the records, is created during or after an activity is performed. That means after doing the concreting work, we are doing the concreting test. So after performance, we are doing the test or activity has been done. That is also the test report. That is during or after. So whenever we are doing the test or we're doing the inspection, that record become the evidence. And controlled requirements, the document must be reviewed, approved, and controlled for changes. But on the other hand, records must be maintained, protected, and retained for a defined period, and that cannot be changed. The document is the live, and it can be changed as per the project requirement, but the record cannot be changed, so must be maintained, and it should be protected and retained for a defined period. So whenever you need, you can trace that document record and find out what actually has been done into the projects. So it is very much important that the document is the live one, that it can be changes as per the requirement, but the record is cannot be changed. Once it's prepared, it must be protected and it's written. And the version of control requires version numbers and controlled copies for the documents, and the record usually no revision of the versioning, but dates and unique identification numbers are essential. So when it is done, when the inspection done, when the test has been conducted, that all need to be mentioned in the version, but in the document it can be revision on. Say for example, you have submitted the method statement, after reviewing the consultant has given some points, now you need to resubmit the method statement, so it becomes a revision one. So there can be a reversion 1 2 and everything, but the record there is no version, only one version, and that is date and time to be mentioned. Then the audit use in the document used to check the adequacy of the process and compliances with the standard. And on the other hand, record is used for the verify evidence of implementation and effectiveness. That means how the project has been done, that can be assessed in the audit for to trace the record. So record has given the audit use that it can find out how the activity or how the project has been done. Then change control, change must be documented and approved. So in the document, as I discussed, that change can be possible, but records are not changed. If error exists, corrections are noted separately, that the main document cannot be changed. The amendment can be made, but it's the main document cannot be changed, but that too also if there are some errors. But on the other end, documents can be changed as per the requirement of the projects. And the ownership, the documents typically owned by the quality manager or the process owner, but the records owned by the person performing and reviewing the task. And ISO 9001 reference, clause 7.5.2, creating and updating documented information, clause 7.5.3, control of documented of information, that is a retention. So these are all about the comparison in between documents and records, and I hope you find it useful. And if you find it useful, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon, so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notification. And I'm waiting for your valuable comments, so that from your valuable comment everybody will be benefited. And if you want to know anything more about quality control and construction, please let me know. I will come with more content like this. And thank you once again for watching me.